What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be installing the Rockhard front harness bar in my Jeep JK. It's super easy. Should be kind of a short video. I've already gotten started on it, but I'll show you where I'm at. All right, so first things first here. You gotta, of course, pop your seatbelt cover off, unbolt your seatbelt from the pillar, which I already loosened it up. Then this panel here has also got to come off, which I've already popped it loose as well. Save some time. And then once you get that off, of course, do the other side. That side's already done. And then get your bar, which my bar's already painted and ready to be installed. Get your bar, hold it up there. Okay, so as you can see, mine is pretty much installed, but when I say it's super simple, all I did was I took a pair of vice grips and I clamped it where I wanted it on both sides, just like that. One there and then one over there. And once it was clamped and it was in place, I just took my drill with a 1/4-inch bit. I don't know where I put my bit. And I went on this back side here and I just drilled through the existing holes. That way I knew everything was gonna line up. So I did that on both sides and I don't have any issues getting any of my bolts in. And once you got all your holes drilled, what I did was I took the harness bar off and just hung it up and painted it. I did that, I think, 2 days ago, let it dry real good. Okay, so I got all my bolts in. I mean, they're still loose right now, but they're in on both sides. Right there. All I gotta do now is tighten them up and put my trim pieces back on. This bad boy is in there. All right, let's tighten these bolts up. It takes a 4mm Allen wrench on the Allen side and an 11 on the nut side. Come on. As you're tightening it down, where you drilled through that seam, you'll see that seam tighten back up. Get back in there. Let's go. All right, now we'll do the same on this side. I hope I'm not getting in the way too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guy's taking a fan break. He ain't no bigger than my thumbnail. He's a tiny little guy. Now that everything's tight, you can grab your panels here and pop everything back together. Hopefully it's not as big of a problem coming off or going on as it was coming off. I hope. Piece of cake. Well, sort of a piece of cake. Might have to do some trimming on these right here. All right, so I think since I've got to do some trimming, I've got the panel where it needs to be. There, it's kind of. So I think what I'm gonna do is just mark it right there and mark it up here, and then just take off what I need to take off. Let's see how it works. All right, you can kind of see there. Oh, there you go. You do have to trim it out a little bit, but not much, maybe 3/8 of an inch or so, top and bottom, and then straight down. And I kind of tried to contour it a little bit there with the actual pipe, but yeah, it don't look too bad. Now I'll repeat that process for that side and get this thing buttoned up. Well, there you have it. Everything's back together. You got the panel on and the seat belt. Looks pretty good. It kind of sticks a little bit far back towards the back seat. I think it's gonna work. All right, well, that's it for this video. I told you at the beginning this thing wasn't that hard to put in. That's the easiest way that I found doing it. I was gonna try marking the holes and then drilling them with the piece knot in there, but I figured it was going to be easier and the holes would line up if I just done it while it was kind of vice gripped together. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time.